Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that the very thing you believed would protect you is the same thing quietly destroying your financial future. This is the story of a man named Yusuf, a disciplined saver, a man who followed every rule society taught about money. They told him, save as much as you can. It's the only guaranteed path to a better life. For 20 years, he obeyed. But what happened to him shocked everyone, including financial experts. His life became a real-world example of how saving money can actually make you poorer. And today, on EconomyPoint, we reveal why. Yusuf grew up in a small town, a place where people respected those who were good with money. His father always told him, son, money is like water. If you don't store it, it evaporates. So at 17, Yusuf started saving, first in a wooden box, later in a savings account. Then, with his first job, he saved even more, sometimes 40% of his income. He avoided unnecessary expenses. No vacations, no fancy clothes, no nights out. People admired him. They called him responsible. They said he had a bright future. By 35, he had saved $32,000. He believed he was winning. But the world around him was changing, and he didn't notice. Every year, his bank sent him a statement. Interest earned? Almost nothing, sometimes less than the bank fees. But Yusuf trusted the system. Meanwhile, inflation, the silent thief, was rising. Food prices increased. Transport costs doubled. Rent kept climbing. A liter of milk that cost $1 became $1.40. Rent that cost $150 became $300. Yet Yusuf believed, saving is always better than spending. Until one day, something snapped. On his 40th birthday, Yusuf went to buy cooking oil he had purchased for $2.50 for years. Now it cost $6. He froze. He checked the price twice. A voice in his head whispered, why does everything get more expensive? But my savings don't grow at all? That night, Yusuf sat down and compared his savings to the price increases over 20 years. The result shocked him. His $32,000 was now worth only $13,000 to $15,000 in real value. Almost half of his wealth gone, not because he spent it, but because he trusted a system that punished savers. Yusuf wasn't poor because he failed. He became poorer because he followed advice that simply does not work in today's economy. Here's the truth he learned. 1. Inflation outpaced his savings. Prices rose 3 to 8% per year. His savings grew 1% or less. 2. His money lost purchasing power. Saving cash is like storing ice in the sun. It melts slowly, but it melts. 3. He avoided investing. He thought investing was risky. But he didn't know that not investing is the biggest risk of all. 4. He followed outdated advice. His parents lived in a world with high interest rates and stable money. Today's world is different, very different. Saving alone is no longer safe. It is financially dangerous. But Yusuf didn't give up. He decided to learn the truth about modern money. He studied inflation, banking, investment strategies, and how wealthy people actually protect their wealth. He discovered something powerful. Rich people rarely save money. They move it. They buy assets. They own businesses. They invest in stocks. They create income streams. Meanwhile, middle-class savers slowly lose value every year, thinking they're being safe. Yusuf realized he was on the wrong side of the system. So he took a new approach. With part of his savings, he bought a few shares in stable companies, then a low-risk index fund. Then he started a tiny side business, making and selling homemade pickles. Slowly, his investments grew. His business expanded. His income increased. Inflation kept rising. But now so did his wealth. 5 years later, he didn't just recover what he lost, he doubled it. Today, Yusuf teaches one lesson. Saving alone will not make you rich. Saving without investing will almost guarantee you become poor. Saving is important, yes. But saving only? Saving without growth? Saving without strategy? In today's world, that is a financial trap. Most people are like Yusuf in his early years, hardworking, disciplined, sincere, but trapped in an outdated mindset. Remember this, security doesn't come from the money you save. It comes from the money that grows while you sleep. So ask yourself today, are you storing your money or are you growing it? Because in the modern economy, those two choices lead to completely different futures. This is EconomyPoint, where we break financial myths and reveal the truths that build real wealth.